What's going on, everyone? Jake here again with another video. So I'm sure just about everyone out there has what they call their dream car or dream truck. It's just that vehicle you just absolutely love. You love the look of it. You just would do anything to have one. Well, for me, I have like a list. I have a whole list of dream vehicles and dream trucks. And if you've watched my other videos, you know I already have one of my biggest dream trucks, which is pretty cool. My birthday's here in a few days. I'll be 23, and to be 23 and already have your dream truck, that's pretty awesome. But anyways, so for the last probably few months, there was a 99 Cadillac Eldorado sitting just down the road from me for sale at this guy's house. And I drove by it a few times, and I was like, oh, I should, stop by and find out about that, and I never did. Well, yesterday I decided to, because it's still been sitting out there, so I was like, well, I'll go over there and check it out and call the guy and see, what he'll do on it. And he had on the windshield 600 firm, which means he wanted $600, he wouldn't take any less. And, of course I haggled with him and got it for a pretty good deal. I didn't pay $6 for it. But anyways, yeah, this is a car that I've wanted for quite a while. I just love the look of them. The two-door style, leather interior. Although I like the 97 look. It's, I think, a little different. Maybe not. They might be all the same. I say this one's a 99. But I ended up making a deal on it, and I drove it home. So, let's go take a look at it. Alright, so it's sprinkling out a little bit here, but I'll do my best. So this is the car. It's a 99 Cadillac Eldorado. So there's his price he wanted, 600 firm, which of course he took less because, like I say, this thing, he had it for sale for a while and wasn't getting any bites on it. Other than somebody said he was going to sell it to for scrap, so I actually saved this car from going to the scrapyard. If I wouldn't have got it last night, he was going to sell it to the scrapper. So, that's pretty cool. But I, for some reason, got it in my head that I needed to go ask about this car. And so it's a good thing I did. It's got a moonroof. It's two-door. All the Eldorados were two-doors. All leather with some wood grain. Got heated seats, which really surprised me, because it's a 99. I guess they had heated seats in 99. I didn't know that. And then, of course, the completely useless back seat is pretty much made for, like, little people or children. So overall, I mean, it's dirt. I just got it last night. I haven't cleaned it or really done anything with it. But the windows work. Locks doesn't really work, but doesn't matter. And the power mirrors don't work. It's got memory seats if you have more than one key, which I only have one, so it's not really helpful to me. And then one of the biggest things is the radio. When you turn the radio on, it's stuck on one station. First of all, none of these work. This doesn't work. This doesn't work. None of these buttons work. And then this one here on the steering wheel is to, select other channels. But as when you push that button, it just stays on the same channel. So I don't know what the deal with that is. Also, the display doesn't work. But the guy I got it from said he was planning on taking that out and putting an aftermarket one in there, so if I keep this car around, that's probably just what I'll do. Let's say it's got heated seats. He said the AC works. I know the heat doesn't work. I turned the heat on last night and it was not blowing. Although it might have, this car, I'm pretty sure it does need a head gasket, which I've already sent my mechanic guy a text message to see what he would charge to do it, because it is the North Star, and If you guys, any of you know anything about the Northstar, they're kind of a pain to work on sometimes. Yeah, the moonroof does work. Just push a button, open and close. But the guy said this one's had some work done to it before, and he also told me, which I'm not for sure on this, but he said that for these cars there were two different style motors. Like there are two different style Northstars for these, and he said this was the better one out of the two. Like I say, I don't know that for sure. But he said head gasket wasn't too hard to do on these. There's a tag down here. Manufactured for General Motors. I don't know. But yeah, he thinks, he told me right off the bat he thinks it needed a head gasket because it would overheat. It would overheat kind of quick. I drove it home across town and it didn't get hot on me. It didn't overheat on me at all. It was fine. And I checked, of course I checked the oil, because usually when there's a bad head gasket the oil will be creamy and nasty, but I mean the oil's fine. It looks fine, it smells fine. I mean that still doesn't mean the head gasket's not bad. Also the oil cap, I checked under the oil cap and it looked clean. So I'm not really sure. I've got a buddy of mine wanted to buy it from me last night, like before I even went and picked it up. He knew I was going to get it, and he made me an offer on it. So I don't know, I'm gonna see what my mechanic says, what he'd charge me to do the repair, and if it's more than I'm gonna want to do, then I might just get rid of it quick. There's Penelope. But anyways, I'll start it up for you. And I'll show you. It's got, I think, 179,000 miles. Yep, 179,000, which I guess isn't horrible. Also, I think the fuel gauge is broken because it's just pegged on full, and it's, you can see it's like twitching around. So I guess there's not really any telling how much gas is in it. But here we go. We'll start her up. See, she starts right up, perfect. Of course, it's telling me all this stuff. Service stability system. It's telling me to change the oil. It's telling me low coolant. Traction control. I wonder if there must be a button somewhere for that. I don't know where it would be, but here, we'll pop the trunk here. Of course, all these Cadillacs have the cool automatic lock, when you just have to barely push the trunk down and it slowly pulls it tight. I've always liked that. But yeah, there's a couple just random pieces thrown in there. Nothing special. It's so cool. It sounds good. That V8. It's pretty quick too. I got on it a little bit driving it home. And yeah, another reason I'm gonna guess it probably needs a head gasket is my buddy I had following me. He said every time I took off it was blowing smoke pretty bad, which I wasn't paying attention to. It looks like it's got power antenna too. Probably doesn't work since it's stuck up, but it's alright. Yeah, it runs really well. I mean, it seems to, anyways. I'll rev it up a little bit. It sounds pretty good. That V8. A really good sound to it. See the moonroof. So you just push this button, it says open, and she opens up. can push close, and it comes close, and it's got vents up, and closes. And the headliner's falling. He tried to fix it up with some masking tape, but didn't do a very good job. Oh, then up here it's got sunglasses holder. And you got cup holders here. I still need to, I haven't cleaned this thing out or anything yet. You got ashtray. And this is loose, it's just sitting on there. And I don't know if the heated seats work. I had them on last night, but it didn't seem like my seat was getting very hot. But I don't know. And then, oh, back here, we got another cigarette lighter and a temperature control for the back seat. But like I say, I mean, really, there's the back seat in any coupe is really just for show. Like, no one can fit back there comfortably. It's miserable. But, shut her back off. But that's pretty much it. And it's got the little, which my 97 Chevy has this too, the little, whatchamacallit, tells you what way you're going. North, south, east, west. Yeah, the horn works. Yeah, that's really it. So yeah, that's the car. One of my dream cars I've wanted for a long time. I don't know why. I've just always liked the look of them. It's kind of cool to, you know, finally get my hands on one. I've never had one. I've had lots of opportunities to buy them, and I never did. Like I say, I'm got lucky on this one because it had been for sale for a few months, and something just popped into my head yesterday that, you know, I needed to go find out about it. And like I say, he said if I wouldn't have bought it, he had a scrap guy on his way to pick it up that night. So I saved her. So we'll see what my mechanic says, and I'll decide if I want to fix it and, you know, have a summer car, and you know, if it's going to be too much for me, because I've got a million other projects right now, you know, I'll just sell it off and buy a better one in the future. So yeah, let me know what you think. Smash that like button if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe, and have a good one.